So, following on from my video yesterday around Bill W, the 12 steps and psychedelic treatment, I want to go to the other extreme now and talk about R.D. Laing. R.D. Laing was a Scottish psychiatrist best known for his controversial views on mental illness and his work at Kingsley Hall, a radical therapeutic community in London during the 60s. Laing challenged mainstream psychiatric practices, particularly the medicalization and institutionalization of those with mental health issues. His approach emphasized understanding patients' experiences, seeing mental illness as a response to the difficult life circumstances than rather the purely biological dysfunction. So it's not it's the environment, just not the biology of the brain. So no pill is just going to fix you. You have to do a whole lot of things. R.D. Laing's philosophy. Laing was part of the anti-psychiatry movement, which questioned conventional psychiatric diagnosis and treatments like electroshock therapy and medications. He believed that conditions like schizophrenia were, in many cases, a sane response to an insane world. I know how he feels. Laing argued that these individuals were undergoing profound existential crises, often stemming from fractured relationships and societal pressures. Laing sought to humanize psychiatric care, encouraging empathy and a deep exploration of the patient's inner world rather than simply treating the symptoms. His ideas resonated with the broader countercultural movements at the time, so the hippie generation, which also sought to challenge the established norms. So that was when all the sexual liberation and all that sort of stuff started. And television came along. Kingsley Hall. Kingsley Hall was established in 1965 as part of Laing's effort to create an environment where people experiencing psychosis could live freely without the constraints of traditional psychiatric treatment. The residents were allowed to express their experiences without fear of being sedated or institutionalized. There were no hierarchies between staff and residents, and the goal was to form a community based on mutual support and shared experiences. At Kingsley Hall, patients were not medicated or subjected to involuntary treatment. Instead, they were encouraged to work through their mental health crisis in a supportive, non-judgmental environment. The idea was that in the absence of oppressive structures and treatments, people could find their own path to recovery. Some people do need to be medicated, though. Professional impact. For professionals in the modern mental health and corporate environments, Laing's work at Kingsley Hall offers key lessons in empathy, person-centered care, and the importance of considering mental health holistically. Laing's belief in treating individuals with dignity and understanding has echoes in today's mental health movements, emphasizing the need for trauma-informed care, open dialogue and collaborative approach to healing. You see, co-creative, collaborative conversations. In a professional setting, Laing's legacy reminds us that mental health support is not just about treating symptoms, but about fostering environments where individuals can express vulnerability without stigma. His work at Kingsley Hall exemplifies the power of creating spaces where people feel safe, understood, and supported. Key elements in any workplace that aims to prioritize mental health and well-being. Key elements in any workplace that aims to prioritize mental health and well-being. Relevance to leadership and work culture. In the corporate world, Laing's approach can inspire leaders to create healthier workspace environments by focusing on open communication, reducing hierarchical structures, and understanding the personal and psychological needs of their teams. By promoting empathy and collaboration, Organizations can foster innovation, resilience, and employee satisfaction, echoing the principles of Kingsley Hall. Now, unfortunately, sometimes people's pathology is good for the organization from a profit perspective. There's a book, I think, called Snakes in Suits, something like that talks about this phenomenon where people in power lack empathy, and it's actually quite good for the organization and the shareholders. I don't know about the people in it, and I don't know about the planet. My name's David Collins, and I'm responsible for corporate social investing and corporate social responsibility. Thanks for watching. The hashtags I'm going to be using is MAUNI, MAUNI, and then hashtag recovery coaching, because we want to actually create a better world by making the workplace a better environment and supportive to work in. Thanks for watching.